Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here to start off 2 journals, I think. I'm not going to do them at the same time in this video, probably, because, well, then the video will be way too long, but when I showed you the Blue Memories kit, the new kit, the first new kit of 2022, there's a show and tell video on all the pages. I'm not going to show you all the pages now. But what I want to say, when I showed you the pages, I also said I was going to make a journal with it, and I was debating whether it would be Discover or Discover, and I think I'm going for Discover. I do have to fix it a little because there is a little messy stitching with a broken sewing machine, because I started this I made this I think more than half a year ago. I don't know anymore, but it's in my stash, and I thought, well, maybe I can still use it for the Blue Memory kit. And the other thing I want to show you, I have to take these out of the way. We still have the challenge going on. It's just started since yesterday, actually, with the freebie file folder challenge, and you can win the Enchanting Forest kit in the group, and you have to be a member of my Facebook group. This is the Enchanting Forest kit, so you can win this. But I also showed you this cover, and I made this cover with the freebie rings I had in my Facebook group. So this is this frame, and I did change the color using alcohol ink, and I'm going to use alcohol ink on this cover in this video. And this is this one, and did some sewing around it, and then you receive these 2 images that will fit the frame. So the oval one is for this image, but you can use your own images too, of course. And I also included this sheet with these. I don't have the oval of the smaller size, so these are also included. And then Yvonne Russell made a journal, journal book with Tim Holtz paper, but she used my circles. She did shrink these down herself on her computer, and everybody was very into that journal, so I made a sheet with circles. This one isn't printed right, but these are the circles, the smaller versions. So I made this too into the group. I posted this in the group too, and these are the circles when they are cut out. And I did cut out the outside with a scan and cut. So you have this, but the inside I cut out by hand. I want to use these frames in this book, and because of the Blue Memory kit is it's another tone color blue, I thought on using the Industrial Findings kit in this journal, because it has greens in it, and it really matches this cover. I'm just going to show you the Industrial Findings kit really quick. It's not a new kit, but I haven't worked with this one for a while. I made one journal with it, and I have a flip through on my channel, and I made a journal from a tissue box. But I think this goes very well, so it's going to be a really grungy kind of journal. And there are also file folders included in this kit. Very grungy looking tags, pockets, and this one is actually a full cover sheet, but I printed it like this and fit the size, so the labels were a bit smaller. There are a lot of labels. I have different ones, so you can use it in other projects too. 2 envelopes. Then there are tickets that you can use. This is the front, this is the back. So you have the backing and the front side, but you can also, if you cut out this around the border of the, I don't know how you call it, the image, and you can use it as an embellishment, or maybe even as a how do you call it, a belly band. I'm going to try and adjust this cover so it matches the front. You can't see what I'm doing. Maybe scoop over. I'm putting on little dots of the alcohol ink over here. And this is why I like this glass moth very well. Very well. I like it a lot because it's very handy working with liquids like this. The only thing you have to be aware of, not to shove your book into the inks, because that would be bad. And I'm just going to dab a little and smooth it, brush it, wipe it with a tissue. It's a wet tissue, a cleaning tissue. It's a baby wipe, I think. No, it's not a baby wipe. So yes, this is it for now. I don't think I need a sealer on this. I think it will stay. I think it's done. And the next thing I have to do is figure out what I'm going to do on the inside. And I already reinforced the spine over here a little, but it needs a little bit more reinforcement, I think. I usually take these. They usually fit very well on the inside of a journal cover. it's always exactly the size, and in this case it is 2 together, and that is exactly the size. And I have some linen tape, it's medical tape, and I'm going to not sure how I'm going to do it, because I want to, let me just see, the other side is white. It's moving. No, don't do that. And I know it's not straight and whatever, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be straight. Okay, let me just think, because I have these pages to cover the inside. I really like this paper too. Yeah, I think I'm going to use these. And the other thing I have to decide now is when I glue this on the left side, maybe I'm going to glue it like this, that's a possibility too. But I think I like this. I like this over here. If I'm going to put lace over here or not, I'm not sure yet. But I don't have to decide now. But I do have to cover up this. And I also have to cover up this. How am I going to do that? Would it be possible to switch this to the sides? Is it strange if I do that? Kind of. No. There's not much going on this page. Okay, let me just think what I can do. I can, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. First I have to decide, do I want a binding that goes through the outside of the spine, or do I want my binding to be covered up here? I think it needs to go on the outside, so I can glue this in, and no, I cannot glue this in. I have to cover it first. Okay, I have to put the same colors on the outside here, maybe a little bit over here too, then glue paper on this side, paper on that side, cover this with paper and glue it on. That's what I'm going to do. So I need to do more inking. Let me just check if I have everything covered now. Well, I want to use this on the front and this piece at the back side, I think. And I'm not, well, I can measure a little. Yeah. Where's my bone folder? This looks actually very cool. I'm not going to ink around the pages because it's grungy enough. I haven't used my glue in a while. It's not really coming out. This looks pretty. And now we have to alcohol ink the other half. Okay, as long as we have the ink out, I'm also going to color a few of these frames because the ink is still wet, and I can adjust these a little. Intensifying the brown a little bit more, and then also adding the green, blue, green. And I'm just putting it on wherever I think I can put it on. I do not think about this at all. Maybe I should, but so we have this. Let me clean this up. And then we have to add the gilding wax also on these and on the journal. First, let me do the journal. sure if this is, yeah, this is still white. Okay, we have this, and now put a little bit of this on the frames too, so they are ready to use in the journal. I don't have to do the inking again. And if there's any white on the frames, on the circles, I will ink it with the distress ink when everything is dry, so that's not a biggie. But then I have the outside already done. It will save time. Sorry for the noise. Oop. So we have these, and I'm going to cover the other half with the paper. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use this. Going down the side of the paper. Like so. This looks cool. I think it's pretty. Yeah. Okay, and now we need to cover up this. check. Let's see. Put this over like so. Okay. And I'm going to dry this and put a lot of books on top to make sure the binding stays into the cover, the spine, sorry. So much trouble talking today. It's really... This is what we got now. This is the inside. Obviously this is going to be away. I'm going to put in elastic over here using the eyelets, or maybe binding the signatures. I'm not sure. If I bind them in, I do want to put in eyelets before, otherwise I can't pull the needle and thread through. It will be very difficult. But I think it does look good together. Yeah, it does. So this is it for today. If you like the video, maybe you want to give it a thumbs up. If you like it a lot, maybe you want to subscribe to my channel. If you are not already a subscriber, make sure you hit the bell, and yeah, leave a comment if you have questions. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.